I am a pretty big SpongeBob fan. Ever since I was a child, I watched the show non-stop for days, if not weeks in a row. And one day I remembered about watching the show as a kid and wanted to relive those days. So I went to my local thrift store, as they always had DVDs of cartoons from the 2000s to the 2010s. When I got there, I saw the DVD case for Fear of a Krabby Patty in the TV section. The man at the register told me that the disc was donated a few weeks ago, telling me it's quite fresh, which was somewhat surprising to me, but I didn't question it all too much. Although it was a tad confusing to me why he would tell me that. Maybe he was bored or something. I didn't quite know, nor did I care. I bought the DVD for $17 and walked home, thinking I was gonna have a pretty good day. I put the DVD in my TV's disk drive and was greeted with the menu. I selected Play All and started watching the episodes as normal. One thing I noticed is that the episodes were in a different order than I remembered, as it was pretty much flipped or reversed in the episode order, making the last episode Fear of a Krabby Patty. It could be that the DVD was tampered with, which would make sense given that it stuttered at times and that some frames and shots would distort a bit, with the colors getting saturated. But everything was ordinary, even with the slight stuttering and flashing. That is, until I got to Fear of a Krabby Patty, where the distortions got more frequent, with the title card theme sounding significantly louder to the point where I jumped and lowered the volume in a slight panic. The episode itself played somewhat normally with pixelated distortion similar to that of the scan lines of a VHS tape. The dialogue of the episode had a slight reverb to it, making it sound like the characters were in an empty room. When it got to the montage of Mr. Krabs saying how many days it has been, the visual distortions got stronger, with the subtitles even going out of sync for a bit. I was getting a bit uneasy. The disc was seemingly damaged in some way or something. Why else would this happen? The episode seemingly went back to normal afterwards, with SpongeBob going to the chum bucket, which was disguised as a therapy office. The episode played normally, at least before the dream sequence. In said dream sequence, the screen cut to black for a couple of seconds before cutting to a shot of the inside of a cave of sorts. There was no audio other than a quiet rumble. I started getting creeped out, trying to dislodge the disc, but nothing happened. It kept playing. The shot of the cave with the rumble lasted for about a minute before cutting to the scene with SpongeBob in his bed. When it was at the shot from SpongeBob's point of view, it froze. The rumble came back, and there was a black square with arms coming out of it where the giant Krabby Patty should be. The arms were seemingly dragging themselves towards SpongeBob in a struggling fashion, with faint breathing being heard. The scene cut to black again, except this time the rumbling was still there. After a few moments, subtitles appeared at the bottom of the screen reading, "Dark." The disc dislodged itself from the disk drive, turning the TV off. After a few minutes of processing, I looked at the disc in confusion as to what the hell just happened. Is this some kind of joke from the guy who donated it to the store? Is this disc haunted or something? I was genuinely so confused. I put the disc back in the case and threw it in my closet, so as to forget about it and whatever the hell was in it. I have had some sleepless nights after watching it, thinking why it was like that, why it would be distorted and edited like this. I still have memories of it, and I try to forget, but I just can't. It's like something embedded itself in my mind, to forever be remembered. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because there are more chilling tales to be told. Also check out my other social media profiles. The links for those are down in the description. Thanks for listening.